Hello budget friends, it's been too many days since I've last seen you guys. I told you guys I was going on spring break and doing a few trips, and I am officially back home, but things are a mess. I really need to sit down and figure out what I did this week and where my money went. And I haven't filmed or stuffed my envelopes for paycheck number 2 of March. One being the fact that I just got, or not just, a few months ago, I started switching all my things over to a Chase account. And I hadn't actually put in one of my paychecks yet, like instead of doing it into my Wells Fargo before and then transferring it. And apparently that triggered something in their system, so they weren't clearing my check. It was going to take 10 days to clear, and I was going to be on my trips for these 10 days anyway. None of my regular budget money was allocated for these trips. It was straight out of my travel and road trip sinking funds, so it didn't really mess anything up, but I am back. I need to fix all this now and get everything settled in. So again, hello, welcome back. This is Save with Lex. If you're new here, I am consumer debt free. I have my car loan and my student loans. My student loan's on hold, just like all of everyone else's, pandemic. And my car loan, I'm in the middle of getting it refinanced and redone. So that may not happen by this month for my paycheck number 1 of April, but probably and hopefully by May. So I don't know how long that whole process takes, but hopefully soon. Let's get into stuffing my paycheck number 2 of March, which I know is super late. Another thing, I don't get paid traditional bi-weekly. I get paid on the 10th and the 25th. So that's why this is also a little bit, or why it seems later than what it actually is. So I have my budget here. If you haven't seen my video budgeting this, it was about a week or so ago. You can go back and see it, or you can see it here. I took out my money. I went to the bank. I have my money now. I have my envelopes. And I brought out my extra envelopes because I do have some things to get done this weekend and this week. And I want to have that money with me instead of using my card and just replenishing it. So I want to keep some of that money with me. Okay, so let's just push this over and get this money counted and organized. Okay. I've been doing a pretty good job of using my sinking funds and kind of figuring out what I can allocate them for instead of using my miscellaneous funds. And you'll see that a lot when I do my sinking funds, like March closeout update. Even on my trip, I did get like gifts for people, gifts for my godsons. I got their Easter gifts together too. And I used my sinking funds. I used my holiday sinking fund. I used my gift sinking fund. I bought something an unnecessary purchase during my trip, and so I used like my buy it sinking fund for that. And it didn't take away from the initial budget that I had for the trip. So I really like the way I'm trying to figure this out. I know we all kind of use our sinking funds differently, and I wasn't really using mine. Well, I hadn't really gone anywhere either, but I kind of like where it's going. So we'll see, and you'll see that update too. So my bills, we're going to leave that alone. I left the majority of it in my bank account. My actual paycheck ended up being just a few dollars over this. It was like $16.32 or something. So that extra would just be a buffer in my account. And the $600 I left in there because I'm gonna have to figure a lot of that out as money comes in. As you guys know, I don't pay the bills on my own, but I budget like I do, and I'm getting some money in, so we'll see. But let's start here with our cash envelopes. So groceries we'll be getting 150. Actually, I'm sure I did it like this. 20, 40, and 50. So 100, 120, 140, 150. That's for groceries. Eating out is going to be getting $50. Same thing, 20, 40, and 50. Gas is going to be getting $100. Now I do remember bringing this up because I was planning on using some of this money for my road trip, but I didn't really need to. My friend and I split it pretty evenly, and it didn't even cost as much. But I am gonna keep the 100 in there just because gas is really expensive right now, and I do start work again next week, so let's just keep it at the 100 and see what happens. So 50, 70, 90, 100. And then miscellaneous is getting $100 to 50, 70, 90, and 100. Now the other envelopes I carry with me. Angelina, I took her on my Big Bear trip with me. She bought lots of things there. She's not gonna have envelopes this week, so I'm actually just gonna put hers to the side here. And then my donations and couponing envelope, it has $6 in it still. I haven't been couponing in about a month, and I just don't know if I'm gonna have time this month. So unless I sell a bundle or something, I'm just gonna leave it at that, and maybe next paycheck I can get that done, or I can add to it if I have a little bit more time and I have figured out my time management to go couponing again. I'm gonna throw that back into my wallet. Oh, my zipper. My zipper has been getting caught lately, and I think it's time for a new wallet. I've had this one for a couple years, so it'll be okay. I'm gonna get my sinking funds, and let's start with Luna. Luna is getting $30. Okay, so Luna is getting $30. She's currently at 45. She did get a grooming, so that's why her total is lower. So 20, 30, 40, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 75. Let me get a pen here. Actually, not this one. So $30. What is today? The 2nd. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I even got paid. Equals 75. My adventure girl is getting $100. I do have things coming up still. I have one more big trip. It's not that big. It's camping. It'll be pretty cheap. But still, I used a lot of it. I need to replenish. So 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 280, 290, 300, 305, 310, 315, 320, 325, 326, 327, and 328. So 328 is our total. Which I really like. You could see the well, I'll go over it in my sinking fund March closeout or update. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it or how I'm gonna do it, but I need to go over it and just settle it myself as well. Travel is gonna get $100 as well. So 42 plus 100 equals 270. And I think the 270 will be more than enough to cover this next trip. So 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 300. Whoa. 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 210, 220, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. So 270 there. Gifts is getting $20. So 2 plus 20 equals 110. $20. 50, 70, 90, 110. Rufus is getting $5. Like this is an example. I did a lot of reels and coffee shop reviews while I traveled. And so I used my Rufus money to cover that because I used it to document on Rufus anyway. And I think that's perfectly fine. Throw $5 in here. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17 for Rufus. Car maintenance is getting $30. I definitely need to take my car into the shop after all the driving up and down mountains I did and across California this past week. So this is one of the ones that I want to carry with me. So 50, 100, 120, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 205, 210, 215. So car maintenance plus 30 equals 215. Now, I know I definitely need a car wash. And I need new blades. I'm going to start with $30 that I'm going to keep with me. Now, I'm not going to write it on here yet because I don't know how much I'm actually going to use, so I can change that later. But the way I'm going to keep track of that better, because I tend to lose receipts like crazy, is I'm going to bring out my old envelopes. And so I'm going to look for my car maintenance. Let's see. Car maintenance. Good old Daddy Yankee envelope here. And I'm gonna, it's still in here. I'm gonna put my $30 in here. And I'm gonna carry this with me just in case I do get a car wash and a clean and whatever else I do this week. So I'm gonna put this one to the side. Holidays is getting 10. It's still in here. Yeah, it is. Okay. So holidays is getting 10. And that should have 130 in it. I did use holidays for the first time. Again, like I said, to fill my godson's Easter presents. So that was really cool. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, and 130. Medical is getting $20. I do need a new pair of sunglasses. my prescription changed, so I will probably be dipping into this for that. Okay, some things are a little off and funky here. Let's figure that out. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 2, 205, 210, 215, 220, 225, 230, 235, 240, 241, 42, 43, 44, and 45. Oh, but that says 265. Did I miscount? Did I put the 20 in? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 5, 10, 15, 12, no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 5. Did I not put it in? Something's funky there. I'm gonna rewatch it later and see if I put it in or not. If I didn't, I'll put it in, and if I did, then that's off and I'm not sure why. Let me redo calculations here. This should be 25. Okay, 150 plus 75 is 225. And then plus 20 is 245. And that's where that went wrong. There we go. I figured it out. Credential is going to get its usual 5. So we have 60 at Credential. $20, $40, $50, $55, $56, $57, $58, $59, and $60. School is going to get 10. And we are at an even 100, which is exciting. 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. Bulk buy is going to get $10. At 50. I need to double check on our Costco membership, but I think this covers it. If it doesn't even know, because we have one of those dividend checks as well. 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. Christmas is getting 30. $220 and 20 and 10. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 210, 220. Buy it is getting $10. So I did use some of my buy it money already, which is really exciting. So 50, 70, 90. No, 50, 70, 80. Okay, so this was the part that I had left over that I wasn't sure what was going to go on here. Okay, So for savings, I'm gonna do the $100 bill. So I'm gonna do 4, 2 plus 100 equals 630. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 560, 570, 580, 590, 600, 610, 620, 605, 625, and 630. Okay, I haven't been able to find my savings challenge spreadsheet. I have it saved, so I'm just gonna have to reprint it and fill it out again and see where we are on that. But again, you guys have seen me put extra money towards it, so I'm not worried about it, and we can get it right back on track. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the 50 and put it into emergency fund. So equals 580. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 520, 530, 540, 550, 560, 570, and 580. So 580 in emergency fund. And then 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. I have these $70 left, and I'm gonna put it at the front here of my savings challenge. And as soon as I either reprint it or find it, I will fix that one. So that is everything for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for continuing this journey with me. And I will get a few updates going soon regarding my sinking funds and what they're at now and what we've saved total. So I'm excited. This is the first time I really used all of my sinking funds, or not all of them, but a good amount of them at the same time. So it was really cool. It was really exciting. That's what they're for. Previously or before budgeting like this, I definitely would have just spent that entire paycheck this week. But instead I had a lot of it saved already and allocated. So that was really amazing. So if you're thinking about starting your cash journey, I definitely say go for it, because as you see in this entire community, once you start putting it away, it is available for you. So with that being said, have a great day. Look out for the rest of my videos. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.